Striving to be an ace, but it feels damn good to be king. Hey y'all, what it do? Another episode of the No Nonsense Minute. Hope you find all y'all in good graces, good health, and just everything going well for you in life. Today's episode, I'm just gonna talk about, being comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable. Be you. Be yourself. The reason why I'm talking about this because it's very critical that if you don't boost your self-esteem or whatever, somebody else is going to try to boost it for you and try to make it and try to envision you the way they want you to be instead of you being the way you want to be. So I'm gonna dig right on into it. The first thing I think is you got to work on your personal issues. Look at what you fear and try to overcome them fears. I know a lot of things ain't easy in life, but it's the struggle will be well worth it if you make the attempt. Just trust me on this, because I'm living proof of it. You have to make a valiant effort, to just overcome your fears and overcome, the unknown. You will never know unless you dig into it, unless you involve yourself in it. Be in control of your thoughts. Be in control of your thoughts. Believe in what you do and what you say. If you don't believe in it, who else will? You know? That's just being in control of what you believe and what you think. Don't sell yourself short. Really, really, really be accountable for what you say and do. Embrace your weaknesses. We all have them. It's something that a lot of things, well, I wouldn't even say something, it's just a lot of things that in general we don't be good at times, as people, and you have to embrace those weaknesses and try your best to build that wall, not to block you out wall, but build that wall to where you can overcome those weaknesses just in steps at a time. Don't look for the overnight thing. I'm telling you from experience. Don't look for the overnight thing. Do it in steps and build that solid foundation that no one can crack. I'm being straight real with you. Don't look for others for validation. Don't look for other people to validate what you do. You be your own critic. You know what you need. You know what's best for you. Don't look for others to tell you who you are. You know who you are. Hey, who's gonna know you better than yourself? You know? Have confidence in the choices you make. And the decisions also, and trust yourself. Really honestly trust yourself. Don't be afraid to be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid of that. A lot of us, are, and I know I used to be at some point in time. I used to always make the lie a truth, and it didn't get me nowhere. It stopped me from growing. So as I learned to be honest with myself, I've become way better than what I used to be. That's for sure. Look at yourself from an outside perspective. You know, and it goes back to what I just said a minute ago. In other words, don't lie to yourself. Look at yourself like you would be somebody else judging you, and be honest. Be honest. That is one of the greatest things I could have ever done. Because now I look at myself from an honest perspective, and I know how to correct things now. At first I used to make the lie the truth. I'll say the same thing 50 times as a lie, and then all of a sudden each time I'll try to convert it over to a truth. And I wasn't doing myself any good doing that. So that's a good piece of advice I can give you folks. Make your own rules. Make your own rules and stick by them. It's always somebody that's going to come along that's, oh, you're this or you're not that, whatever. Stick by what you believe in. Stick by your rules. Stick by what you believe in. Stick by them, and don't let nobody alter them. Stay around positive people. Stay around positive people. This is one of the real big points here, because positive people are going to give you a correct insight. They're gonna help you steer yourself the right way. Not them do it, but you do it yourself. Another thing I found that was like hard, that it took me a minute to accept, but once I started accepting it, I got way better. You gotta accept criticism. You gotta accept constructive criticism. You have to accept it. A lot of times, we don't want to, hear the truth about ourselves, but if you listen to what someone says and it makes sense, it'll open up the door for a lot of good things to happen in your life, because you won't be afraid to correct something before it gets way out of hand. And finally, like I said, you gotta, as I just was talking about, you gotta look at other perspectives toward things. You're not going to be right all the time, and you have to be willing to take other perspectives into account. That's how I solve a lot of problems now. I look at every little scenario that could be done to solve my problem, and I pick out the ones, or pick out the one that I feel that's best for me to conquer the situation I'm in. It works great. I'll say this, and I'm pretty sure a billion people can agree with me on this. If someone loves you or cares for you, they're going to build your confidence. They're going to build it. They're going to, hey, good job. They're going to build your confidence. They're not going to tear it down. So if it's someone that's tearing down, your abilities or whatever, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out they're not out for your best interest. And you have to be man or woman enough to say, hey, you know what? This is not good for me. Don't be afraid to back out or get out of things that's detrimental to your health, to your well-being, to your mind. Hey, I hope this help people out. Be who you are. Love yourself, because it all goes down to once again self-love. Love yourself. Don't let no one convince you any different. Love yourself. Love you. Love who you are. We all are different individuals, and just love yourself. Hey, you guys, another episode in the books. Hey, man, I wish nothing but the best for everybody. And think about what I'm telling you here. Don't be comfortable with who you are. Love yourself. Till next time, I'm gone. But hey, nothing but peace, love, and prosperity to you all, and have a wonderful one. Have a good one.